The moment Spain realized Princess Leonor wasn't the future queen they expected for years, Princess Leonor was seen as a quiet royal child. She appeared beside her parents during official ceremonies. She smiled politely for the cameras. She rarely spoke in public. Many people assumed they already knew what kind of future queen she would become. Reserved, traditional, carefully protected from the spotlight. But then, something began to change. It wasn't one dramatic event. It wasn't a scandal. It wasn't a shocking announcement. Instead, it happened gradually through a series of moments that revealed a different side of Spain's future queen. By the time people noticed, Leonor had quietly changed expectations. Not by trying to be different, but simply by growing into her role. The princess everyone thought they knew as a child, Leonor's public appearances were limited. Her parents, deliberately kept much of her childhood private. The public saw only carefully chosen moments. Official photographs, national celebrations, family appearances. Because so little was shown, many assumed Leonor would remain a quiet, distant royal figure. But they were only seeing one chapter of her story. A voice that grew stronger. One of the first surprises came through her public speeches. Her earliest addresses naturally reflected her young age. But year after year, something became increasingly clear. Her confidence was growing. She spoke with greater assurance. Her delivery became more natural. Her composure improved with every appearance. People began to realize they weren't simply watching a princess read prepared words. They were watching someone learning how to communicate with an entire nation. Education beyond the palace. Leonor's years at an international boarding school in Wales also challenged expectations. Living and studying with students from around the world exposed her to different cultures, ideas, and experiences. Although she remained Spain's future queen, she also experienced many aspects of student life familiar to young people everywhere. This broader education suggested she was preparing for a modern constitutional monarchy connected to an increasingly international world. The images that changed everything. Then came the photographs that spread across Spain. Princess Leonor in military uniform, training alongside fellow cadets, taking part in demanding exercises, standing confidently among members of Spain's armed forces. For many people, those images transformed public perception. Instead of seeing a young royal protected from difficulty, they saw someone embracing responsibility. The future queen wasn't simply attending ceremonies. She was preparing for constitutional duties through disciplined training. Duty over comfort. One quality became increasingly noticeable. Leonor rarely appeared interested in attracting attention. Her public appearances focused on service rather than celebrity. Whether delivering speeches, attending commemorations, or participating in military training, her emphasis remained on responsibility. That approach contrasted with modern celebrity culture. Ironically, her quiet dedication made people pay even closer attention. Growing into leadership. Leadership doesn't suddenly appear when someone inherits a throne. It develops over time. Every official engagement became another opportunity for Leonor to gain experience. Meeting community leaders, representing Spain abroad, taking part in national ceremonies. Each event gradually expanded her confidence. The transformation wasn't dramatic. It was steady, and many people found that reassuring. Her 18th birthday was more than a celebration. When Leonor turned 18, she reached one of the most important milestones of her life. Standing before Parliament, she swore loyalty to Spain's constitution. For most young adults, an 18th birthday marks personal independence. For Leonor, it symbolized something much larger. It publicly affirmed her commitment to the responsibilities she will one day inherit. Watching the ceremony, many Spaniards saw not just a princess but a future head of state preparing for constitutional service. A different kind of modern royalty is very different from what it was decades ago. Today's heirs must balance tradition with contemporary expectations. Leonor appears to understand that balance. She respects centuries-old ceremonies while embracing education, military preparation, and international engagement. Rather than trying to modernize the monarchy through dramatic changes, she represents gradual evolution. That quiet approach has earned respect from many observers. Why expectations changed? People didn't change their minds because Leonor became someone completely different. They changed because they finally saw more of who she had been preparing to become. The shy child gradually became a confident young woman. The carefully protected princess became an increasingly visible representative of Spain. The future queen appeared ready to accept greater responsibilities with seriousness and discipline. What comes next? Leonor's journey is still far from complete. She continues her military education. She is expected to take on more official engagements. She will represent Spain more frequently at home and abroad. Every year will bring new challenges. And with each milestone, public expectations will continue to evolve. The crown may still be years away, but the preparation is already well underway. Conclusion: the moment Spain realized Princess Leonor wasn't the future queen many had expected didn't happen because she broke tradition. It happened because she quietly expanded people's expectations. Through education, through discipline, through military service, through calm, confident public appearances. She showed that preparing for a crown is about much more than ceremony. It's about earning trust over time. No one can know exactly what kind of Queen Leonor will become, but one thing is already clear. The little girl Spain once watched from a distance is gradually becoming a young woman ready to carry one of the nation's greatest responsibilities. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories about Europe's royal families. And let us know in the comments, what has impressed you most about Princess Leonor's journey so far, her confidence, her military training, or her commitment to public service. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.